Hey guys, we are here for live Q&A number 12. How you going? Hope you're going really well. I'd like you to meet the new addition to our family. Check out this little tiny. You see him? Hello, Harley. This is Harley. I had him not even 24 hours. Picked him up last night about 5 o'clock. This breed is called a Cavalier. So it's half pug, half Cavalier. And the reason why we got this one, I don't know if you guys know, some of you would, some of you wouldn't, but we had a Pugalier and we only had him for 14 months. It was still a puppy, obviously, and my husband accidentally ran over him just before Christmas. So that was a pretty hard time for our family and our boys particularly. So we've been tossing up whether we should get another one or not, but the breeder actually had another litter. And so we went round there the other night and picked this little guy out, and I'm going to try to put him down in his bed. You go down there, buddy. So if stay there. If I keep looking around, that's probably why. So that's Harley. And he's no doubt going to cause lots of mischief and waste more of my time than I don't have. But anyway, he's very cute and good for our boys. So what are we talking about today? Q&A number 12. Nobody put up their hand for their page to be reviewed, so I'm not addressing that today, but I have got another couple of things that have been raised. One, I told you that I was going to go show you an engagement strategy that I use on my page, which works quite well for getting more likes. There he goes, getting more likes on my page. So I want to run through that. I want to run through the actual ad that I did. Hang on. Perhaps until he gets a bit sleepy. We'll just keep him here, and I need to do things. So I want to run through that with you because I think that might be helpful to some of you with Facebook pages. Now, Diana asked a question of whether I could go a little bit through ad copy, what to say, etc. So I've got a solution for that, which I'll run through when I get to that. And I think it was Isabel put forward a question about what if you're doing a Facebook page which is purely sort of around products? What suggestions did I have about, what information to post, etc. So I'll go through that as well. But something I did want to highlight to you, early this morning for me, it was afternoon in US, I did an interview with Tim Erway. Now, Tim is the co-founder and CEO of Elite Marketing Pro. He's a multiple millionaire. He's not been gifted anything. Just listen to the YouTube clip. I'll just share my screen, and I've already posted it in the group. So if you just go to, the private group that you're all in, and it's just here. I only posted it 3 hours ago. So live interview with co-founder and CEO of Elite Marketing Pro, Tim Erway. So have a listen to that because, he's not been gifted anything. He's no better than you and I. He actually was really bad at school, education. Listen to his story to sort of find out, what his life was like, but he was dead broke, got evicted from his apartment, I think it was, when he was married and had a newborn kid, and his life was pretty bad. But just got into network marketing. I think it was 3 companies he was in, so a similar story to a lot of network marketers who are struggling and, strive for more income and, just have a vision for something more than the 9 to 5. So he just kept at it. He was consistent. So he just shares a bit of his story, and he shared 4 things. Originally it was 3, but 4 things in relation to what he thinks it takes to become a successful entrepreneur. Now, if you're in a home-based business, network marketing, MLM, direct sales, etc., you might not consider yourself an entrepreneur, but I'm telling you, you are. If you're in this kind of industry, then you have a vision for something different. You've jumped into something because you've seen something, you've seen an opportunity, to earn more money, you've seen an opportunity to get out of the rat race, whatever it is that you've seen something. So, in many respects, it sort of categorizes you as an entrepreneur, and you know that this business is different and it's not easy. And that's probably why you're here, because you've tried it the traditional way and it hasn't really worked, and you're looking for an easier solution to build your business, and building it online could be that solution for you. So his 4 points were, you can listen to the interview, so I'm not going to repeat what he said, but I just briefly, number one was all about mindset. If you've listened to many of my Facebook Lives, you know how passionate I am about that. But it's not about the skills. I can teach you skills. I can teach you how to write a Facebook ad. I can teach you how to build a page. I can teach you how to do a likes campaign. I can teach you how to do a Facebook Live. But if you don't have enough belief in yourself to get in front of the camera to push the live button, then teaching you how to do a Facebook Live doesn't mean anything. So it really comes down to you is number one. Two, he said, was definitely, skill level. You've got to sort of learn the right skills. Three was, there was a bit more to it than that, but three was consistency in action, something I harp on quite a bit. As long as you're taking the action and you're taking it consistently, then that will always outweigh anything else. And number four, he added in after we kept on talking, was mentorship. He has a mentor, Blair Dunkley, who I interviewed a couple of weeks ago about the word why and how that little word is quite damaging. That's one of his mentors. He's got many mentors. Robert, what's his name? The Rich Dad, Poor Dad fella. It's just slipped my mind. That's one of his mentors as well. Just listen to the interview. I won't talk about it much longer and take up your time. But really valuable, and I'm really blessed that he agreed to do an interview with me. This guy is he's a multi-millionaire. He doesn't need to talk to me at all. But this is the community that you're in with Elite Marketing Pro. It's a community of network marketers and online marketers, that are all trying to help each other and grow and become better people and, truly have success in your business. So it's an awesome community to be in. Now, I just wanted to elaborate on that as well. Those of you that are newbies in this community, you've bought the Attraction Marketing Formula, you've had some kind of insight or vision to how this might help you build your network marketing business, MLM, whatever it is that you're in. You could even be in a traditional business. There are people in this group that are in traditional businesses. So whatever it is, you've seen something to put your hand in your pocket, spend a few dollars, like it's really not much for the value that you get. For the Attraction Marketing Formula, the 3 free coaching calls through Elite Marketing Pro, and everything that I give for you, and all the training that I do for you, all for free. So it's great value. So you've seen something. So what I would say to you, and I heard this say to somebody else in a group that I'm in, like a personal development group, get what you came for. So why are you in this group? Why did you buy the Attraction Marketing Formula? What is it that you are striving for? So whatever that is, get what you came here for. Get what you are striving for. Now, a lot of people will come into this group, buy the Attraction Marketing Formula, shelve it, not do anything, and then wonder why in 6 months' time they're no further off than where they were before because they haven't taken any action. It's also very easy to get overwhelmed because there's so much training in Elite Marketing Pro. There's so much training that I give you, but that's exactly why I created the step-by-step guide to keep you in, a sequence, if you like, and you don't need all the information at once because it's just going to totally overwhelm you and you're going to get stuck and you're not going to do anything. And the only way you get results is to take action and take that action consistently. So, for those of you that are newbies here, some people get confused. Okay, who is Elite Marketing Pro? I'm in Helen's group, but you know, then there's this Elite Marketing Pro, I'm doing coaching calls with them, and then she's talking about something, or they're talking about something like an annual membership, and then there's this VIP thing. What is that all about? Some people even think, oh, this is just a scam to sell me, you know, something more. If that's truly how you think, I would suggest that you reassess your thinking, because that couldn't be further from the truth. Elite Marketing Pro is a mentorship company that gives you options to speed up your results. So some of you might be scared of investing in any more training because you haven't got any results yet. You know, the VIP level, it's a higher level of investment, yes, but you get a higher level of training and support and education and commissions back. So I've said this in many of my trainings, but if you're a newbie and you haven't seen any of those trainings, then I'll explain how I came across Elite Marketing Pro and how I utilize it now. So maybe you know a bit of my story, but just in case you don't, just quickly, I entered the world of network marketing, coming up 3 years ago, I think, so not long, and did terribly in the beginning because my upline is non-existent. Nobody could teach me how to do anything, and I didn't really know what I was doing, so I was writing emails that were way too long. I think I was trying to compensate for the fact that I didn't really like network marketing, so I was writing all this information to justify, you know, the business that I was in and the products and all the rest of it. Anyway, that didn't work. Didn't take me too long to work out, and I remember crying to my husband. And, you know, I had been in my previous corporate job for 16 years. Not all of that 16 years as general manager, but definitely the last, I don't know, 6 or 8 years or something like that. So, and I was good at my job, and I was very well respected in the corporate world. So then to move into this area of network marketing, and, you know, people tell me, what are you doing that for? What's this you know, just they didn't understand it. And it was really crushing to me from people that I had, you know, held me in high regard in the corporate world, were almost shunning me for what I was doing. And that was really hard for me. So I had to pull myself together and go, okay, I quit, or I, you know, work it out. So I worked it out. I went to my upline's upline, and somebody in the top of the company, and said, I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. They gave me some proper training. I watched YouTube clips on prospecting and all different things just to get my skill level. And then, you know, things changed. So I was able to recruit, you know, quite a few people really quickly, and that created momentum. And they, you know, my team members were recruiting people. And within, I think it was 7 months, I jumped 4 ranks and got car qualified. So, you know, it was awesome, and it was exciting, and the money was rolling in, and, you know, huge momentum, and everything was great. But if you don't get the right people in your business, none of that matters. And it just causes you a hell of a lot of grief, because you end up babysitting people that are never going to do the work. So when you recruit your family and friends, you know, I don't want to put down all family and friends, because I've got family and friends in the business, and they're great and they're awesome. But there's also other friends that I've had in the business, and family as well in the business, that have dropped away, and it's been awkward, and, you know, all of that stuff that comes with that. So it's really about getting the pre-qualified people into your business. So those people that have the same vision that you do, understand network marketing like you do, and want to do the work, and don't want to be a slave to 9 to 5. You know, maybe they don't want to be a millionaire, but they want extra discretionary income to have more choices, or when a bill comes in, they don't freak out, or, you know, go on holidays, which they can't do now at all because they can't afford it. Or when they do go on a holiday, not worry about which restaurant you're eating in, because the price tag doesn't matter. Like, there's all sorts of reasons what vision people have, you know, in this business, but the quality of people that you recruit is absolutely critical. So I did really well, but fast forward 6 to 12 months and half of them are gone because they were never going to do the work. You know, they approach 5 people, they all say no and go, this doesn't work, I don't like it, I feel uncomfortable. And that's it, game over. So the people that you're training, you're recruiting, you're spending all this time and energy on, they leave. Then where are you left? And that was me. That was like, well, I've still got family and friends here. I don't want to let them down. I'm not going to quit. So how do I find another way? And that's when I came across Elite Marketing Pro. Accidentally, no one shoved it down my throat. No one, like maybe like you come across it accidentally, maybe through a Facebook ad of mine, maybe. And, you know, you've wondered if it's something that can help you. Now, my journey, I didn't want to drag this out for years. I want results faster. I want to know what I'm doing. I want to be financially in front, and I just want to get there quicker. So I went VIP within a week. Very scared of that, very nervous about, you know, spending, you know, that investment and whatever, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing and being on the leaderboards, you know, all the time and earning the income that I earn. I got a payment from Elite Marketing Pro today, $4,127.90. So not only does it pay me to get leads, so I use their system to get leads, and then I nurture those leads to recruit into my network marketing business. That's how Elite Marketing Pro works. Now, you can learn that slowly, or you can speed that up and get leads faster. When you get more leads, you will get more sales. So please don't think that there's ever any kind of push for you. Oh, they're pushing to go VIP, or this is a scam, or, you know, I've just got in this group and now they're talking about spending more money. I mean, that's just your mindset. And I find that really disappointing, because in network marketing, all we ever want is for people to be open. Just be open to listening. Maybe it's not for you. And I'd say the same to you with Elite Marketing Pro. Maybe it's not for you, but at least be open. You know, don't be skeptical of it. It's a career path. It's getting you to where you want to go faster. And if it's scary, good. Things that scare you the most are the things that you should actually do. Now, I'm at a higher level than VIP. I'm at a level called Elevation, and that is a far higher investment than VIP. But that gives me one-on-one mentorship, and that gives me, you know, opportunities like interviewing the CEO. I mean, that's not part of it. I just got gutsy and asked him for an interview, and he said yes. And I thought, what's the worst thing that can happen? He says no. And, you know, lucky for me, he said yes. But it's because I've built relationships with the owners of the company now. And, you know, I've got many mentors, and, you know, a lot of what I learn, I bring to you. So it's to your advantage. The reason why I set up this group, and as you know, I do all of this for free, but that's to help you get where you want to go. So I'll say what I said just before, get what you came for. If you just want to dabble and set up a Facebook page and just get a few more sales, then cool, just sit at that level. If you're really serious about this business and you want to build it up over the next few years, so this is your main source of income, then, you know, don't shun things like the VIP level with Elite Marketing Pro, because that's what's going to get you to where you want to go. And it'll help you earn money like I do. And I've earned a lot of money through Elite Marketing Pro, which gives me more opportunities to do more Facebook advertising, to give me more leads, more sales, and I can build relationships with those people to, you know, to nurture into my network marketing business. And the more leads that you've got to talk to, the more opportunities you've got to recruit people into your business. So that was just a little bit of a update from me regarding Tim's interview this morning, and just sort of talking about VIP. And I'll say it again, if you are interested in VIP, the price is going up by $500 by the end of this month. So if it's something that you're considering, you're not sure, you're really nervous about, you don't want to spend the money, then are you thinking short term or long term? I'm not here to push you into anything. Your choices are your choices. Your life is your life. But if you see the value in the education that Elite Marketing Pro can give you to get you the life that you want, I would rather work harder and faster now to have many years to come with my residual income set and more freedom for my life, my husband, my kids, etc., than be in the same place now in another year's time. And I've got no more people recruited in my business, and I'm not earning any more money, and I'm just, you know, working hard for nothing. That's not where I want to be. Okay, so let's move on. Engagement strategy. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. I think I can. I want to share with you, this is a Facebook ad strategy. Now, this may not be something that any of you have done before. If you've set up a self-branded Facebook page and you've done a likes campaign, that's a Facebook ad. So you may have gone that far. You may have boosted posts on your page, and that's quite different to actually doing a Facebook ad, because the targeting is not as specific as that you can drill down to in a Facebook ad. So I do this thing called an engagement ad, and it's just a positive quote, but I target network marketers. And if people engage in that quote, then I can see who likes that, and I ask them to like my page. Now, it gets me a lot cheaper likes than my likes campaign actually does. So I just want to share this with you because it might be something that you would like to try if you're looking to get more likes on your page. You want a bigger following, you want to speed it up. But it is a paid strategy, not a very expensive one, but it is a paid strategy. And as I said, if you're running a likes campaign, it can actually be cheaper than actually running the likes campaign. So I just want to show you my ad that I've got running at the moment. So I'm going to go into my ads manager, and it's this one here, engagement, don't quit. So I'll show you what that is in a minute. So this is today's results. So per engagement, I'm getting 20 cents. Whereas let's have a look at my likes campaign. So my original likes campaign, I've had 8 likes today at 56 cents each. Not too bad. I copied it and sent it to a different audience to see what it'd be like, and I've only had 1 like, and that's $4.69. So that's quite expensive. So, you know, I just needed to, I need to monitor my metrics on that copy one, but my original likes campaign, so 56 cents, but my engagement strategy up here, I'm getting them for 20 cents. So let me just show you this. I'm going to, excuse me. So let's tick on that and preview it so I can show you. Just need to change columns, tick on it, and I'm going to preview it for you. And then, okay, so this is all it is. I've created that picture in Canva. I don't even know where I got the picture from. I don't know whether I got it from Canva or whether I got it from the internet, probably the internet. I honestly can't remember. I've turned this on and off a few times. So I've had it running for a little while. So all it says is don't quit. Sometimes the things you are hoping for come at unexpected times. So this is a message that would resonate with a network marketer. So I'm not targeting, you know, an ad, the boot camp or anything like this. This is literally what we call an engagement post. So you're just trying to get engagement. That's all it is. It's not a lead. A lead would be getting an email address. So it's just purely for engagement. So I'm just going to pull up the actual post with the comments when my internet decides to play the game. Okay. Oh, that's not showing me. Okay. Oops. Now we're playing funny buggers. I think I clicked too. No, I don't want that. Let's click out of that. Come back here. Okay. So that's all it is. So you can see I actually created it back in February. So I've only got the 2 lines there. I've got the positive quote. It's reached 24,000 people. Okay. It's had over 1,000 likes. 1.1K likes. So when somebody likes this quote here, I get a notification. So let's see if I go back to my page. If I go to notifications, I might have to search through it. So somebody sees that quote, they're a network marketer, it would probably resonate with them. So then I can see here in my notifications. So anybody that presses the like button, I can see in my notifications on my actual page. So I can see here, because it comes up, that these people have liked that post. So then I just click on the likes and they will appear here. So there's no new ones because I just did it not long ago. But if there were new people that had liked it, then I can actually, it says invite, I think the word is. So you just invite. So all these 1,000 people that have liked. Now some will and some won't. So you'll see, hey Brandy, if you're listening, liked, Rebecca hasn't yet, Sheila hasn't yet, Kimberly has, Kim hasn't, Lynn has, you know, so there'll be people that you invite that don't like your page. So you're still paying for, you know, the engagement. So somebody could like it. So you're paying for the engagement, but they might not eventuate in a like. But this is costing me. So let's say somebody does accept my invitation and press like, it's costing me 20 cents. So it's costing me, so it's 3 times less than what my likes campaign is costing me. So it's just a cheap alternative for you if you would like to get more likes on your page and build your following, but just target network marketers. Then this is just a different strategy that you can use. And I use it every now and again. When I feel that it's getting exhausted, then I just do a new one. I've done different ones. I just create a new one in Canva, and I think what's a message that a network marketer would resonate with? And you know the answer to that because you're a network marketer. Well, most of you are anyway. So something like don't quit. Sometimes the things you are hoping for come at unexpected times. You can pick up these quotes from Google. So just famous, quotes, do it in Canva, get a picture. I just, put a text box over the top of it, typed it in. I've only just, rewritten it up here. And if you don't know how to do an actual engagement post, let me go back to the actual ad. Oops, what are you doing, buddy? So if I go into the actual ad, I just want to show you who I targeted. So if you don't know how to set up an ad, go back into the training videos, which are accessible from the PDF step-by-step guide. Step 10 in the step-by-step PDF guide has got a link through to all the training videos. So go to step 10, click on that link, and there'll be a training video to set up a likes campaign. That's how you'll set up, am I a bit loud for you? That's how you'll set up the ad. Instead of choosing likes, you'll choose engagement. That's the only difference. So let's have a look at my targeting. So the ad set. Can I put you down now? While my computer's thinking. This is a bad habit to get into with a new puppy, isn't it? Giving you all these cuddles and then you freak out when I don't. So there we go. You just sit down there. There we go. Stay there. Okay. So I've just set this at $5 a day. Sometimes it gets there, sometimes it doesn't. Depends who engages on the ad. So I've put the 5 main countries. US, I've got Ireland in there as well. US, Ireland, New Zealand, Canada, UK and Australia. Oh, you little bugger. I've chosen 30 to 55. In this case, I've got men and women. Some of you might just want to stay with women. And, I didn't know I did that. I've actually chosen, because it's been running for so long, I've actually chosen network marketing companies. So Advocare, Beachbody, doTERRA, Isagenix, It Works, Mary Kay, Melaleuca, Roden and Fields. And so The only people that are going to see this ad are people that have actually indicated on their personal Facebook page profile that they are attached to these sort of companies. So I know, even though that engagement ad is very generic, I'm only targeting network marketers. So when somebody clicks the like, then I know it's a network marketer and I can invite them to my page. And if they invite me to my page, fantastic. It's only costing me 20 cents. The only time this won't, work exactly that way is if, let's see how many shares. If it gets shared out, then there is less control because you don't know who it's being shared to. So it is possible that some people that click the like button are not network marketers. So this has been shared 183 times. So it's quite possible that some people that I've invited to my page have been like shared from somebody out to their friends, and their friends are not network marketers. So, if you ask them to invite them to like your page, and they'll probably go and check out the page, and if they see straight away from your branding that that's not a good fit for them, then they're the ones that are probably not going to click the like button. It's just on the ground there. Okay, so if you need any more guidance with that, just reach out and let me know. Ask a question in the group. But it really is as simple as finding a good quote that you know network marketers would resonate with, doing a thing in Canva. So Canva is where you can drop the picture in and then just drop the text over the top, save it as a JPEG, and then that's what you use in your ad. Just put some words up the top. Follow the same strategy for creating an ad. That's in step 10 of the step-by-step PDF guide, which is attached to the pinned post in the private Facebook group, and follow the training of setting up a likes campaign. The only difference is you're not setting up a likes campaign, you're setting up an engagement, strategy. So just to make it crystal clear, let me just go, hang on, no, I'm going to go back. Go back. Go back. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. So let's create a new ad. So how the likes campaign, starts is you're starting off with engagement. So you click that option. And then what we did when we were doing a likes campaign is you press page likes. This time, you're just leaving it with post engagement. Everything else is the same. Your targeting, your age bracket, like who is your target market, everything else is in the same as the training video for doing a likes campaign. I'm watching you. Sorry, it's very distracting. Okay, so that's an engagement strategy that you can use to get more likes on your page for cheaper, which is a good thing. Now, ad copy. Diana asked the question, could I give some guidance as to if you're doing a Facebook ad, how do you structure the ad? What do you write? What's a compelling message to get people to read it, etc. So the timing of your question, Diana, is really interesting because Fernie, who's the Chief Marketing Officer of Elite Marketing Pro, has reached out to the top 5 affiliates, and at the moment that includes me, to provide a little video of one of our most successful ads and how we've structured it and the copy and what we write and whatever. So I'm actually doing that today. So I'm pre-recording a video that Fernie's going to use for training for the VIPs. So there'll be 5 different versions of that from other top affiliates. But I'm doing my own videos. So for you guys, even if you're not at the VIP level, I am going to give you that video that I'm going to send to Fernie. So the way I structure an ad, the words that I think about, what, the whole makeup of a Facebook ad, I'm going to do that this afternoon, and I'm going to post a copy of that in the private Facebook group just for you guys. So as I said, that's a special thing that Fernie is only doing for VIP members of Elite Marketing Pro. So there'll be another 4 of those that those of you that are at not at the VIP level, you won't get access to. Sorry, I've lost the dog. How can I lose a dog? Get here. Oh, this little thing is going to be a pain, aren't you? You waste my time when I should be working. Anyway, thanks for your patience, guys. Sorry. Haven't even had the little bugger 24 hours. So that's going to be really, really useful, Diana, because I'm going to show you my most successful ad. I'm going to give you some guidance as to how I structure the wording in that ad so you can get a really good sense for, you know, something that works and why it works, okay? So I'm not going to spend the time doing that now, but I'll post a separate video. One thing I would, I guess, just warn you to, whenever somebody is showing you their ads, which I will show you mine and you'll get all the word, and you may have even seen it in your Facebook ad. It may even be the reason why you're in this group, because you've seen my ad. So it might even be familiar to you when you go through the video. Don't copy somebody else's ad. It doesn't work. Do you know, man, how many times I've seen people copy my ad pretty much word for word and copy others' leaders' ads, and they don't get any success and they just don't understand why. It needs to come from you, your heart, your story. So just when I run through the wording, relate it to what your struggles are and what's happening in your life and, you know, things like that. Don't copy word for word other people's ads. It will backfire for you and you'll end up wasting money. I've seen it over and over again with people. I get why people do it, because they don't know what to write. Somebody else says, oh, this is a successful ad, and then so they just tweak it a little bit, but the majority of it is all the same. That's going to hurt all of us in Facebook land if all of our target market are going to see the same kind of copy. So the more diverse and unique you can be, if you can think of something slightly different and intriguing and, you know, unique, basically, you know, that's better. Stick to the structure, which I'll go through, which is, you know, agitating the pain and all the rest of it. Like, there's a bit of a formula to it. So stick to the formula, but come up with your own story for your own ads, and that's what will make you stand out. If your ad, if you copy my wording and somebody else copies my wording and we've all got the same sort of wording and it's all leading to the attraction marketing formula, like the boot camp, then eventually that has a negative effect for all of us with who we're trying to attract, you know, into our business. So don't copy other people's ads. Just get the structure of it and the feel for it and come up with your own content. Okay. Now, the last one was, I think it was from Isabel. What suggestions did I have for a Facebook page if you're going to be sort of product focused? So, and what you should talk about on that page. Firstly, I would ask, what's your objective? So if your objective of building your business online is just to move more product, then yes, do a product focused self-branded Facebook page. If you truly want to actually build yourself a rock solid business with pre-qualified, you know, business builders, and actually get yourself some really good residual income and a stable team that's going to sort of last you for, you know, years and years and years and years, then I would highly recommend that you do what I do and brand yourself as somebody that helps other network marketers. So you want to attract other network marketers. You want to teach them how to build their business in a smarter, better way. If you're not really interested in building a team, if you're not really interested in, you know, growing in that way and you just want to move more products, then brand your page with a product focus. Now, people often set up a page and brand themselves with a product focus because they're too scared, basically just too fearful of setting up a page of helping other network marketers. One, they've never had success themselves, so they don't think they can. Two, it's a little bit scarier to put yourself out there as somebody who's, you know, building authority and credibility in the network marketing game. So it's just a little bit harder and a little bit more challenging and a little bit more fearful. And that's exactly why you should do it if your goal is to build a team. If it's not, and you just want to move more products, because that's what's going to end up happening if you just brand yourself with a product focus. You might get more sales. You're still not going to mention the name of your company, you know, or the brand on that page. But, you know, maybe some people will love the products enough that you can have that conversation about going to the business, like we do with traditional network marketing. But it's probably going to be a lot slower process for you. So that's just a little bit of a word of warning. But if you want to do it, then you can, it really comes down to your branding as to what you talk about. So how have you branded yourself? Are you helping? So let's say it is health and wellness, Isabel, which is what you mentioned. So your branding might be that your passion is to help women lead a healthier life. You know, I keep going back to my own. So I'll just show you. I've got 2 pages. Some of you might know this. So I've got my Helen Martin page, which is my primary focus, and all my energy and effort goes into that. So you'd all be familiar with that page. So I've got 7,900 people there. Now, some of you may have seen this, some of you may not. This is my health page. Now, I wouldn't advise that you follow this because there's a few flaws in this that I need to fix up that I still haven't. Yes, there's a picture of me on the left there, but nobody knows my name. That's the biggest flaw with this page. So I have a page, yes, it's called Healthy Living Inside and Out. It's great. It's a so this page has been going for a while and it's not my priority, but I really do need to fix it up. But I'll tell you what I would do with it in the future. So this little picture here, that's actually a stock image from Canva, and I've actually seen it pop up before. So I just had some professional photos taken yesterday for my other page, but I'm probably going to bring them into, well, it's money for my website really. But I'm probably going to, when I get them, if there's something that's suitable enough, I might bring it into this page and completely rebrand that banner. So I've got my name on it. So when I reply to people, I'm actually replying to people as Healthy Living Inside and Out. And now that's not necessarily wrong, but nowhere in this banner have I even got my name. Nobody knows that chick standing there in the middle of those 2 boys, nobody knows my name's Helen Martin. So that's not something that I would advise with your branding. So it's obviously obvious what I'm promoting, Healthy Living Inside and Out. Now, the intention of this page, I actually rebranded an original. So my network marketing company, when I first started, I started up a page and blasted my stuff, everywhere. At least it wasn't on my personal Facebook page, it was on this page. But when I sort of worked out that really wasn't what I wanted to achieve or do, and really worked out what attraction marketing meant and how much more beneficial it would be to my business, I rebranded this page and I took everything that was a company branded off. So I just called it Healthy Living Inside and Out. I've got my story there. I've got credibility in health and wellness because I am a fitness instructor already. I'm a qualified Zumba instructor, and so I use that to my advantage. So I've got credibility behind this page. Some of you may not have that, and you don't have to have that. Whatever your health journey is, that's fine. Just tell the story. Maybe you've had bad health and you've come out of it and you're better now because of the products you've used. Tell that story. You don't have to have qualifications or anything like I've got here. So I've got 7,957 people on this page. I've got more people on this page than I do on my other page. That's only just been recent because I found that the likes are quicker and they're cheaper. But that's because everybody's interested in health and wellness. Now, that's a really hard market to crack. And so it's easy for people to tick yes to a health and wellness page more so than it is a network marketing page. But honestly, my target market is probably more specific than my other page than it is this page, because you're getting anybody and everybody that's just interested in health, really, and wellness. So although I'm targeting people that are interested in health and wellness, I don't really know what area or whether they have any interest in my products. Now, at this stage, I'm not promoting my products on this page because I'm concentrating on my other page. But my vision for this page is to start doing more targeted, I've never even done a Facebook Live on this page because it's not my priority, but I keep it going and I keep it there because I have a long-term vision with my other page, building my business, but this is a more sort of health and wellness product focus. So I could move more products. And when I'm ready, I'll start doing Facebook Lives. It won't be about my product specifically, but it could be something like I'm in health and wellness, and skincare as well. So it could be something, I could do a Facebook Live about something to do with the skin. And then I can drop in there, at the end of it, if you'd like to know what products I use to achieve X, Y, Z, then just drop the number 1 below and I'll send you some information across. So Isabel, to answer your question, that's the kind of thing that you would do. You need to brand yourself around what your products provide. So this really is still a little bit too broad. Healthy living inside and out. You need to narrow down the area of health and wellness, brand yourself accordingly, put your face up there, put your name up there, as well as, if you've got a brand or a tagline or whatever it is, and then pick what you're going to talk about. So do your health and wellness products relate to helping people with energy or health ailments or vitamin deficiencies or hair, skin, weight loss? Like, what area of health and wellness do your products help with? Brand yourself around that, and that's what you talk about. So you extend that. So what I do is I have positive quotes about health, and I have lots of recipes. That's really all I've got time for. So this is not the best example, but I keep this running and I'm keeping on building it and posting, even though it's, extra work for me, because I have a bigger vision of what I'm using for this page. And I've got, 7,900 people there that I can work with and start doing Facebook Lives to and all the rest of it to really move some product in the future. So I have, quotes that are related to exercise and health, and people comment, so I engage back. What's this woman said? I just went for a walk, is just 1.5 miles, but couldn't make it home. My husband had to rescue me. And I've said, oh, well, at least you went, Jennifer. Good for you. So the engagement on the page is what's important. Somebody comments something and I comment back. So I'm keeping people there and engaged with this page. So I'm building credibility and trust the more people that follow this page. So when I'm ready to talk about whatever it is I want to talk about, whether it's, skin or energy or whatever, then I'm going to have more credibility here. So to answer your question really, Isabel, think of the benefits of what your products provide. So try to drill down, rather than just general health and wellness. What is it specifically? Is it energy? Is it hair? Is it skin? Is it ailments? Is it pain? Is it, what is it specifically? And then bring value about those things. So what I do on this page, because I know I've got skincare products that I want to, push more of in the future, I put posts up here about tips to, have healthier, clearer skin. So people on this page know that I'm, promoting, healthy skin. So that's the kind of thing that you want to promote. You give value around the benefits of what your product promotes. So if it's skincare, then you're going to talk about skincare all the time. And you're going to do lots of research and follow other people and do Facebook Lives on, stuff that's related to how you've branded yourself. I hope I'm not being too vague here. I don't really know what your niche is, but what you talk about is generally related to, and how you do your fillers. Like, you may not be able to talk about, say, skincare all the time. That would get quite boring. So throw in healthy recipes. Throw in, all my content here is taken from other pages, websites, blog articles. None of this is my original content. None of it. So that's how you create, and people are still engaging with it. So that's what you do. You go and research, stuff to do with health and wellness. Your main target and your main information value piece will be related to the benefits of the products, because that's how you get people interested. When you do a Facebook Live about, what I said before, something like skincare, and you talk about something that can help, did you know that drinking warm water with lemon juice first thing in the morning kickstarts your metabolism, gets your body going? It really is great for healthy skin and, hair and whatever. There's stuff about health everywhere. Pick up gurus like, Jillian Michaels and whoever else. Go and follow their pages, their Facebook pages. What are they talking about? Pick up some magazines, some health and beauty magazines, some health and wellness. Pinch some recipes. Rewrite the recipe. Put it on your page. There's just information everywhere about health and wellness. You just need to be smart enough to give the right value to get people interested in the products that you provide. So what are they and what do they represent? So once again, if it's energy, start talking about and giving articles about how you increase your energy. So, and it comes down to the targeting of your likes campaign as well, that you're getting people interested in your right niche. So you talk about health and wellness in general, but your main focus is giving value on however it is you're branding yourself, which is bringing the benefits of what it is your product provides. So let me give you another example. Let's say it's weight loss. You've got a weight loss product. So I don't know if you do or not, Isabel. I'm just using this as an example. You don't talk about weight loss all the time. You talk about the benefits of what weight loss gives somebody. So when somebody loses weight, they feel more confident and healthier, and you could give some tips about how people lose weight. And then if you would like to learn about the strategy, if you'd like to discover the strategy that I use, that I've lost weight, then put the number 2 down below and I'll share with you the products that I use. So it flows like you're giving value to people about what you use that's helped you. If you don't have a lot of results with your health and wellness products, there would be testimonials everywhere. Obviously, in health and wellness, you need to be careful about what you say, and you can't give medical disclaimers, and you can't say any sort of natural product cures any ailment. So please be careful on what you say and what you post about, things related to your product and what you tell people, just because of, lawsuits and stuff like that. But, you talk about the benefits of what, and are you, is your hair dry and something or other, I've got a product. So you're still discreet about it. You're not pushing any products down anyone's throat. Your page is not there as a sales page. This does that by me. You're giving value in health and wellness, and tips and strategies and ideas and recipes and exercise tips. Mix it up. Mix it up. Get people intrigued and interested in your page, and value. At the end of the day, bring value, 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 value. But back to my warning, if that's the kind of page you want to create, it's really only going to shift more product for you. It's not going to build your business, in a really big way or a fast way. It's going to be a very slow, painful journey for you if that's what you choose to do. Like me, I'm doing both, but I've already told you this is not my focus. I keep the page going because I'm ready to put some focus back in it. Then I've got 7,900, almost 8,000 people sitting there waiting for me to promote to. That's why I keep this page going. That's why I put a little bit of effort into just posting. And it's useful information for people. People love recipes. People love health tips. And I get value out of what I post. I come across great recipes, and what I post, I use myself. So I just enjoy this page for what it is, and for helping people with good, health and wellness, strategies. But you won't see really anything on this page talking about the products I use for this, that, and whatever, because I haven't really started doing that yet. So I really hope that that answers your question, Isabel, and gives you some, ideas. There's information all around you on the internet. Just go and find some people that represent your sector in health and wellness, and use a lot of their information. If they do Facebook Lives, listen to a Facebook Live of theirs, jot down some notes, make it your own, do your own Facebook Live. So just become valuable to your marketplace in your niche. That's what you need to achieve. Okay? So I hope that's helpful for you. That's the list today. It's been, an hour, so that's long enough. I would encourage any of you that are building your Facebook pages and branding, please put your hand up and let me review them on these calls. If you get your branding wrong, then all your efforts post your branding are going to be worthless to you. So your branding, how you set up the page, what type of page you set up as, in relation to what your goals are, what your strategies are, what your results you want to achieve. That's the key to getting this all right. Okay, so that's really important. But thank you to those of you listening and to those of you that catch the replay later. I hope you found this information useful today, and have your questions ready for me next week for live Q&A number 13. So I will see you then. From me and Harley, say goodbye. He's quite content. They're nestled in my jacket. So from Harley and I, see ya.